Hello friends, Robert joining you. This is video number 2 of a little 3-part series on passion, persistence, and purpose. This is the video tonight's on a fun little story. It's around persistence. Picture 2 frogs hopping through the barnyard, and they enter the barn and they see this incredible warm milk. Their hunger overcomes them and they hop without thinking up in the bucket. And they drink to their heart's content, their bellies are full, and they kick back a little bit. Then they realize, well, it's time to get home, and they try to get out of the bucket. They realize they drank the milk down so much, for all their might, they cannot hop and jump out of the bucket. So what do? Well, one of the frogs, he just doesn't have the vision, doesn't have the passion. He loses sight of his village, his home, his family. He does persist, and he is fairly persistent, but after a few times he just can't go on, and finally he can't go on anymore. And he just, goes down under the milk and he's gone. But his buddy is persistent because he has a passion. He can see his family, his vision, his life ahead of him. He has so many things to do, and he's so passionate about it that he persists and persists. And just when he's about to go down, he thinks of that vision again. He persists more, and he keeps at it and keeps at it and keeps at it. Just when he couldn't go on anymore, exhaustion gets the better of him. It begins to sink down into the milk, and his little foot touches something solid. And it's butter. He persisted long enough and hard enough where he churned the milk up and he made butter. So it's a fun little story, but it talks about if your vision and purpose and passion is big enough and you keep your sight on where you're headed, that's what helps you persist. And this little frog, it actually saved his life. And he hopped out of the bucket, jumped home to the village, and he lived life fully. But just a fun little story. So the power thought for the evening is persist. And the way to keep yourself persisting and on track is to have that vision and have the purpose in mind. God bless.